This is the read aloud for the meteorology test, Unit E. Number 1. Which of the following statements is true about the graph below? A. Layer A is the thermosphere because temperature is decreasing. B. Layer B is the stratosphere because temperature is increasing. C. Layer C is the mesosphere because temperature is increasing. Or D. Layer D is the troposphere because temperature is decreasing. Number 2. Which layer of the atmosphere do thunderstorms take place in? A. Troposphere, B. Stratosphere, C. Mesosphere, or D. Thermosphere. Number 3. What gas makes up the largest component of the atmosphere? A. Oxygen, B. Carbon dioxide, C. Ozone, or D. Nitrogen. Number 4. What atmospheric process is represented by the picture below? A. Radiation, B. Conduction, C. Convection, D. Condensation. Number 5. The form of oxygen that combines 3 oxygen atoms to each molecule is found in the stratosphere and shields out harmful UV rays from the sun is A. Argon, B. Methane, C. Chlorofluorocarbon, or D. Ozone. Number 6. What statement describes the general movement of air masses? A. They move from high pressure to low pressure. B. They move from high altitude to low altitude. C. They move from low humidity to high humidity. Or D. They move from low temperature to high temperature. All right, so section 2. Sorry, page 2. Number 7, how are the two air masses interacting in the front below? A, warm air is colliding with cold air, sending the cold air up into the atmosphere quickly. B, cold air is colliding with cold air is colliding with cold air, sending the cold air up into the atmosphere slowly. C, warm air is colliding with cold water, sending the warm air up into the atmosphere slowly. Or D, cold air is colliding with warm air, sending the warm air up into the atmosphere quickly. Number 8, how are decreasing temperatures likely to affect air density? A, they will increase the air density. B, they will decrease the air density. C, they will stabilize the air density. D, they can either increase or decrease air density. Number 9, what most likely occurs when a fast-moving cold air mass moves into a region of warmer, moist air? A, it causes light precipitation for a long time. B, it causes light precipitation for a short time. C, it causes heavy precipitation for a long time. Or D, it causes heavy precipitation for a short time. Number 10, what kind of weather is most closely associated with low pressure systems? A, cold and dry. B, sunny and dry. C, warm and humid. Or D, cloudy and rainy. Number 11, according to the graph below, how does air density change with altitude? A, density increases as altitude increases. B, density stabilizes as altitude increases. C, density varies as altitude increases. Or D, density decreases as altitude increases. Number 12, the following data was recorded over the course of an afternoon in Gaston County. What type of front more than likely came from? A, cold, B, warm, C, stationary, D, occluded. Page 3. On the weather map, number 13, on the weather map below, where is the greatest amount of precipitation likely to occur? A, location W, B, location X, C, location Y, D, location Z. 14, what type of weather is represented by the station model below? A, warm and clear skies, B, cloudy and rainy, C, cold and dry, or D, snowstorm. 15. As the relative humidity goes up, what is likely to happen to the dew point? A, will increase. B, it will decrease. C, sometimes it increases, sometimes it decreases. Or D, it will not change. Number 16. As water vapor rises from the atmosphere, how does this impact the atmospheric conditions? A, relative humidity will increase as clouds form. B, relative humidity will decrease as clouds dissipate. C, relative humidity will increase as clouds dissipate. Or D, relative humidity will decrease as clouds form. 17. Which of these weather conditions is necessary for the formation of a cyclonic storm? A, cold rain falling to the ground. B, air masses combining in a high pressure system. C, wind spiraling downward and away from the center of the storm. Or D, air moving toward the center of the storm and rising into the atmosphere. 18. How can a weather satellite be useful in preparation for cyclonic storms? A, satellite can change the direction of the storm. B, satellites can tell people how long the storm will last. C, satellites can change the effect of the storm on the beach. Or D, satellites can warn people about the approaching storm. 19. What type of storm most likely develops as air masses interact with warm water? A, hurricane. B, tornado. C, blizzard. Or D, monsoon. Number 20. Which of the following steps should not be taken in preparation for a cyclonic storm? A, have battery-operated radios and flashlights. B, leave town even though you weren't ordered to evacuate. C, board up your house. Or D, have plenty of food and water. All right, guys, last few questions. Page 4. (21) As water filters into the soil, it becomes A, surface water, B, groundwater, C, runoff, or D, lake water. 22. 4 surface currents are represented in the map below. Which statement is true about the above map? A, the Gulf Stream is a warm ocean current because it is moving away from the equator. B, the Canary Current is a warm ocean current because it is moving toward the equator. C, the Brazil Current is a cold ocean current because it is moving away from the equator. Or D, the Bengala Current is a cold ocean current because it is moving away from the equator. 23. Large quantities of sand can be added to the beach to stabilize the shoreline. What is the disadvantage of this process? A, it can cause inland erosion. B, it is a short-term solution. C, it creates a barrier that prevents tides from occurring along the coastline. D, it creates a wall that disrupts the vegetation around the coastline. 24. Which of the following will contribute to an unhealthy biotic index? A, dissolved oxygen. B, aquatic biodiversity. C, toxic waste. Or D, wastewater treatment plants. 25. Which of the following statements best describes NC river systems? A, many of North Carolina's rivers flow to other states and other bodies of water, so therefore it is important to reduce pollution. B, all of North Carolina's rivers are restricted to the state of North Carolina. C, there are more river basins in the coastal plains due to rapid elevation changes. Or D, all of North Carolina rivers flow east to the Atlantic Ocean.